Welcome to the video. Fruit is food from the gods. Long hair is the hair of the gods. The Bible, Genesis 1:29, is recommending that human food means only food from the trees. In the Bible, they wrote that people should eat from the trees, from the seed surrounded by fruit flesh, and not from the other side of the garden where the entry was forbidden, because when humanity was entering the dark side of the garden, they would end in a war, in a world of wars, aggression, violence, animal cruelty, and disease. And humanity ignored the food from the tree and went to the dark side, and the demonic world started up. The first wars came. The people changed their diet and got the karma of the cruelty and the suffering from the animals as a result with disease. So cooked food cannot be a food from the gods because it's denatured. When you smell food, it means the vitamins, the minerals going into the air. So you're depleting the nutrients by cooking. That is why the supplement industry is thriving. But now listen, when people say that supplements are toxic, listen good to this. The medical world is doing blood tests. When you take a supplement and you have a deficiency, the supplement will raise the shortage in your blood. But think about this, how many people that eat meat are too low in B12? There are about 3 million parts of B12 in the bloodstream. But do these cells, do these parts get into the cell? No. So the B12 measuring goes in the blood where the supplement has done its work. And then you have a fake B12 result, because B12 need to be done different than just in the blood. MMA testing and whatever. So it cannot be that a food which is not electric, that a food which is not loaded with biophotons that a food which is dehydrated and becomes toxic by the burning on the stove, that is a God's food. That is not possible. It is not possible that if we go to the hair of the gods, that barbers, which never existed in the past, that barbers are a word that comes from the slave who came from Africa, and the barbers, it were barbarians that were cutting the slaves' hair when they were leaving Africa, because hair is power. Cutting hair becomes weak, so you lose the strength. And when the barbarians were cutting the hair of the slaves, from there the word barber comes. Barbarian, barber. So the barber is taking away the crown, the manes of the lion, which presenting strongness, strength. So cannot be that baldness and short hair have the strength of long hair, because long hair was always in the past. Zeus, Shiva, all the gods in India in the time of the temples, the pyramids in Egypt. So all these people have long hair, and these people, there were proofs that they found dried figs near the pyramids in Egypt. So that means that these hardened, like stone, dried figs were a long time preserved in the desert, and that was a remnants of the diet that these people were eating. In the Garden of Eden, they have got long hair. In the Garden of Eden, they were eating from the trees. So food from the gods, hair from the gods.